Let's go. Let's go. CT3. Yeah.
All right, I guess we're starting.
9, 8.
Oh, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris! Hazel, as per usual, being nearly one of the loudest people in the room.
That's a good talent to have, honestly. Like, sometimes people are the quietest person in the room, and that's kind of not great.
If you're going to burn quickly, you better burn bright, kind of thing.
Now, one thing is really interesting on CT3, we don't actually have any red pieces in our piece set, right? The red pieces just, like, don't exist in these seeds, so that's what...
No.
That's
seed.
W colorism in my seeds.
I'm supposed to be the color commentator here, and I was commentating about the colors. What else do you want from me? Well, we got a quick 30-piece drought to start off on the bottom.
Already starting off strong with this commentary team. Well, everyone around 30 to 50,000. Look, it's 18. I'm not gonna lie. I just want to see how.
Dog's in a little bit of trouble.
Nah, he's fine. Nah, he's fine. He gets out. I believe in my GOAT. Where's his bar? Bar too late. One piece too late. Come on.
The secret is rough.
Oh, the dirty, bro. What is this? What are you doing, dude?
CT3 dirty.
We need a bar. Plugs that well. Oh, gets that CP's over. I could never, dude.
And just so casual. Look at that. DocPie not nerved at all by this.
These are great rolls from DocPie right now.
Love a bar. There's a bar, and there it is. The well's open.
Has to still cover it, though. All right, T-piece. Just 2 more lines. There you go. Opens up the right side, and there it is. Tetris forward. DocPie up to 107 versus 135 for Hazel.
Yeah, scary sequence there from DocPie, navigating it beautifully. This is not the CT3 of yesteryear.
No.
We have some insanely talented players down here in silver bracket, and you just saw displays upon displays of that rolling prowess.
I suck at rolling. Thank you, Orlando. I already knew that. 143 for MrBerkGuy. Sharky in the deficit here at 150,000. Tetris for him goes up to 173 and takes the lead. So a lot of these games are pretty close here.
What do we call it when the games are close in the CTWC realm?
You gotta have to help me out here with that. It's on the tip of my tongue, though.
Neck and neck! Neck and neck! Neck and neck!
Why'd you say it like that?
That's what they used to call it in my generation.
Some drama happening on our neighbor's station.
This is crazy. They're trying to scream louder than us. Like, I don't know.
But they don't know our potential. You know, we're just getting started. All right.
That's right. They have to scream on level 18.
They have to have an early top out to match our energy. But
That's crazy.
Not in silver. No.
That is crazy. That is crazy. Welcome to CT3, y'all. We'll be here all day.
I am visibly able to see which board they're talking about right now. Come on.
So Hazel being able to get a little bit of an early lead here, 2 touches lead over DocPie with maybe a little bit of that early digging.
Definitely maintaining this lead due to DocPie's unfortunate early game here. We'll see how that dynamic changes once we get to the level 19 speeds. All right, 90 to 100 lines for all the players here. We're about 30 lines away from that level 19 transition. What are we looking at in terms of runway here? Yeah, probably good. Probably it was nearly a whole, what do you call it, a simultaneous 500K transition paces here, but we'll see how well they'll manage to play this out.
Shout out to chat here. We got Stack Attacka, Judy, March Crusher, Anpu, Nima. Nima, what are you doing? Nima, you're here. What are you doing?
Nima, well, Nima is currently sitting right behind Dogpie as he is spectating a little bit uncomfortably close. I mean, I
close enough to laugh at your jokes, right? Like can hear.
Like he can hear me, which is really bad.
We got our first transition, CT3.
There we go, Dogpie going into 19. And again, still around that 2 Tetris deficit here. Gonna try and climb it back up, maybe waiting on Hazel to try and maybe be a little bit less efficient.
Oh my gosh, dirty
Tetris. And would like AJ to open up that right side. Nice adjustments for those, and there's the Tetris for Dogpie. Less than a Tetris separating those 2 on the bottom. And up at the top as well. Oh, this is a weird board for Sharky.
Sharky playing with Das and playing with fire.
That quick tap. You need something for that left side. Would like an L piece, but this board is getting really high. Flats bars.
Finally gets the L piece, but it's a little too late.
Oh, I don't know about this.
No L's, and MrBerkGuy going to take game number 1. Meanwhile, down at the bottom, both players in a spot of bother.
It's not terrible yet, but if players don't manage the situation right, it can turn ugly really fast. 598 for Dogpie, trying to open up that center well, but Hazel is getting really high and is going to miss the rolls left. And it's going to be done at 566. All points for Dogpie, reaching 600K.
GG's to all players, and our first hearts of silver bracket for 2026 have been rewarded, and it is all best of 3 here, so backs against the wall for Hazel and Sharky.
All right, players getting these new seeds, yeah.
Yes.
All right, I'll be back to you guys in a second. We'll do a simul countdown.
Simul countdown from the judge. Shoutouts to Draco, who is our current judge for this block of the silver bracket.
Do we have a gopher for this silver bracket?
I'm sure there is.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure there is.
And if you don't know what a gopher is, they're a woolly mammal that I see pretty often that live in holes in the ground.
I thought those were platypuses.
Yeah.
I'm like half right. Saturday schedule.
All right. Ready over there? Ready over here? All right. We're going to start in 3,
2, 1. Tetris.
And the second game of our session begins. I looked up at the sheet and it was Dogpie being the gopher for this.
Oh, well, we'll put him to work after this. Win or lose.
Yeah,
that's right.
Fine. He'll be fine. First Tetrises of the games here from all of our players. You love to see not internal digs. That's how you say that sentence.
Man, again, not that many red pieces. What is this? What is this, Kataru? What are these sequences?
Yeah, I don't know, Kataru, man. You were in charge. Simul Tetris on the bottom. Oh my goodness. Mr. Berk trying to open up a bit of an awkward placement of that L piece there on the left side, but we'll flat burn it out with that I piece.
quick question.
Yeah, And Sharky here pushing down and getting that early score lead. And is that Mr. Berk responding with push down as well? Look at that there, Mari. Push down in the great year of 2026.
I mean, Sharky is definitely known for that push down meta. Low-key, I don't know if it ever works out in that kind of way, but I'm sure it helps him mentally. Oh, right. He kind of has like a rhythm thing, I think. Whenever like he transitions into 19 and
That's right.
Rhythm. That's the one thing I'll give him.
And for those of you who don't know, if you push down on the D-pad, it makes the pieces drop quicker.
A little bit quicker, yes.
And then you get a little bit of a score boost.
At least 2 points, or 1 even.
Right. So the bigger advantage is that you get a little bit further in the sequence. That has fallen out of favor because it's hard to do with roll, but it's also fallen out of favor because the opponent gets to see what bars are coming up, right?
Exactly.
If you see the screen
That's
flash,
more
your opponent
information.
right.
Yeah, more information for your opponent to really steal from while you're basically flying in the dark, as far as the player knows.
So I think it takes a special kind of player to say, I don't care if my opponent has that information, right? I don't care. I'm going to play my game, and you have to beat me.
It takes a special kind of mindset. Right now, the mindset for Sharky here, trying to deal with this stack, bro. What is this? 244 though for him, 183 for MrBerkGuy, 185 for Hazel, 148 for DocPie.
Hazel opens up that well in time, going through a little bit of a drought, needs a bar, tries to, okay, needs an L, a J.
Ooh.
Pieces are coming.
Up high, yeah.
Ooh, good sequence for Hazel.
Ooh,
I'm
nice.
going to knock down that Tetris.
That is a scary place to be whenever you have a bar to try and fling right. Gets another bar right there for Hazel.
Does have the early advantage here against DocPie.
Wait, DocPie kind of hanging that Z piece there, but does have that right side open for a Tetris. Might go for maybe a T-Tuck or maybe a Z-spin.
Oh,
This is the
Hazel's
Z-spin. Unfortunate. We'll have to spend a little bit, a couple more lines trying to burn out of this situation. Not fatal, but definitely still advantageous to your opponent who can score.
Yeah, Hazel having to navigate this really carefully. Lots of cheese on top of that wealth.
Oh, man. While players are finding out how to solve their stacks on the bottom up top, 354 for Sharky, 306 for MrBerkGuy.
You see Sharky about 10 lines ahead of MrBerkGuy with, you know, about a 2 Tetris lead, so that, you know, pace-wise is pretty similar.
Pace-wise, yeah, still pretty close here. Yeah, actually, you can see at the Tetris rate, nearly exactly the same, 53 to 54%.
Is that what the TRT is?
I think so.
Not transition trainer, it's Tetris rate?
Have people say transition trainer now? Is that the thing to say?
I don't know. TRT, why? Right, Tetris rate is 2 words, right? So I always am like, why is it?
Fair enough, right? You'd think it's 3 words with that acronym, right? You know, I'm sure there aren't any counterexamples to this.
We capitalize the R and the T to make sure it's really clear that it's rate.
Rate.
That's it. All right,
Yes.
I understand now.
DocPie still with a little bit of a cheesy board here. 255 at 108, so not really the pace that DocPie might like here. Hazel trying to set up flat T's. Still open for a triple. Doesn't go for the T setup there for a dirty Tetris. Is going to try and come down. Again, DocPie is not taking advantage of, or I guess either player isn't really taking advantage of any missed stacking errors kind of thing.
No, we have that transition from Sharky. Stack is already rising here.
Oh, this is not good for Das.
Oh, no. I got the piece, but it was...
Wait, good bar. Good Das management here. Opens up call. Oh, man, this is a rough stack, though. Gets that square over. Gets that
Are you
Z?
serious?
Oh, my God.
Sharky in the tournament life fight here.
Yeah, would have liked to. Oh, no, early shift in that piece.
Okay, so it's not over yet. MrBerkGuy with a chase down needs 502.
502.
502. Meanwhile, down at the bottom, Hazel with that 60,000 point lead. Oh, not yet.
Wait.
Not yet. Okay, there we go. Needs 502. MrBerkGuy needs 502.
And again, he has a long chase down.
Minus,
yeah. There you go.
And then, yeah. There we go. Yeah, taking this smooth, knows that they need a chase down. Wouldn't be surprised to see, okay, sets up for the Tetris here. And there it is. MrBerkGuy with the slight seed upset over Sharky.
That was
Meanwhile,
a very
Hazel
quick
stack.
journey for Sharky, unfortunately, for this year.
We love Sharky, though. Just a tough break here. A lot of things going on at CTWC weekend. You got to imagine.
Anything can happen in the silver bracket, man. Like, some of these players are up and coming. And already, you know, one dude beating Sharky 2-0. That is, you know, that's an achievement.
Meanwhile, DocPie down 100,000 at the bottom.
Yeah, still trying to catch up here, but some of these missed drops are eating into. Oh no! And yeah, DocPie's just gonna top out there.
And Hazel ties up the set 1-1. GG's. So our gopher keeps playing. That's right.
Ironically, the person that made us do this bracket in the first place is already out before our gopher can leave.
Well, that's all right. I think we'll probably default back to the original then. That
I
makes
believe
sense.
so.
Yeah. I'll check with our judge and gopher and get that sorted out. So I'll let you take the reins for a bit here.
Yeah, we'll chill for a little bit, I think. As we get in our tech setup here.
I think we're going to go back to the original plan now. Go back to the top left.
Top left quadrant is in like maybe 2 to 3 hours, right? Well, Sharky has been eliminated, and I think there's no reason to really continue. So I think we're going to start with the top left quadrant soon. We'll have some clarifications on when that will be. Anyways, game number 3 has started for both of these players. This is match point for either one. You're getting lunch? Well, I guess I let the judge know. The bracket not up to date. I think the result just got in, so
We're going to start in the top left.
we're gonna try and have an updated bracket as soon as we can. I know our judge has the results at least.
I can find 10. Okay. You want me to find them? Yeah, that'd be great. Oscar, Alex, Kerr, Tim.
Hazel a little bit up high on the stack, kind of waiting on an L, which did not come in time. We're gonna spend some time trying to dig out of here. Now I know DocPie had an incredible run last year. I think making it up to silvers, semis, either top 8 or semis. Had an incredible journey. I think faced Green Tea at some point. So we'll see if DocPie's journey will be cut short by up-and-coming player ChaoticHazel, or will seniority still reign in this match?
All right, they let me back on comms. And yeah, this would be a pretty big seed upset with Hazel. If Hazel takes us down, you know, DocPie our 3rd seed here in silver.
And Oscar versus Oscar's in player 2.
Yeah, I mean, I've been good friends with DocPie for a while. They've been working hard to try to at least stay informed for today's tournament. So we'll see what makes up or what comes of this match. 175 for DocPie, 77,000 points in the lead over Hazel's 98,000. Over 3 Tetrises in the lead. DocPie setting up dirty here, just waiting on a bar. Looks like the bar is not coming just for, not just at the right time for DocPie right now. And it's going to eat into his lead over Hazel. He's going to try and burn out of this. Good TP, still opens up the center for a dirty Tetris. No, just burns it out. Safe play for someone who's in the lead.
realized that we were like right in frame
BitRaver said, I just had dinner. No, they actually asked the question. The bracket is not up to date. Our referees will send over the data, and then our bracket will get up to date. So just, remember, if you will, the last match, and then as soon as these matches are completed, we'll get them both, get the bracket updated.
And I'm just saying, guys, I'm very excited about this next match coming up. We will announce those players soon here. It looks like Hazel has taken the lead off of DocPie, who was pacing earlier, but now down a Tetris against Hazel.
Stack rising here for DocPie here. Needs this game to stay alive in the tournament.
That's the thing about best of 3. It is so much more volatile as a format versus the best of 5 that we all know and love. So players might be pushed to try and get these games out of the way. And, sometimes that kind of throws off people's rhythm, right? Now, thankfully, DocPie is now coming down, is trying to set up for a Tetris here.
Cleans up really, yeah. Those players, right, as soon as one gets clean, the other one's in a spot.
But good cleanup there for Hazel. Does get that Tetris going up to 289. DocPie in the deficit.
DocPie here with that little bit of a drought forming. So, oh no, and Hazel with the misdrop there of the T piece.
Yeah, a bit of an awkward T misdrop, but definitely low enough on the board to try and solve this without too much worry. Very close to the level 19 transition now. Hazel has 1 Tetris left. DocPie is able to use at most 2. Has 1 burn, or has no burns left for the Tetris. There we go. Has 1 more Tetris available if he decides to go for it.
And we have that transition from Hazel, 367. Did you say that already?
A little
Mario
bit.
talks so quiet that Mario's always like, another Tetris and then,
you should have seen Evesy and Stolen Short Sword, dude. I was here doing their OBS, and I was like leading it to hear what they were talking about.
And Hazel.
Wait, okay. Good burn,
nice
though.
burn and a Tetris there.
Could have been fatal there for Hazel, and does get this board down. A little dusty Tetris to settle that deal. 454 for her, 448 for DocPie, who is about to be set up for a Tetris.
We'll have to show you after this match what Mario was trying to show me, because I don't really understand either.
We're just very quiet people.
Oh no! Oh, okay. Hazel, all these bar dependencies, but some bars are coming.
Oh. These are good 5 taps for Hazel, getting these bars left, but these are.
Meanwhile, DocPie's been clean and just Tetrising. It doesn't go.
That 5 tap didn't go over. And Hazel's gonna be done at 464. DocPie survives round 1 and moves on.
GG's to our players. DocPie moving on the hug. Even though they were fiercely fighting before the match, these players here in CT3 know what it's all about.
Wonderful connection we got there. This is important. This is the thing that we're doing.
This is a sponsor read.
This is W Jockey Pulse.
Look at that. Look at that. We
Is
have.
he even playing in this bracket? No, like
What the heck?
we keep doing this.
What the
He
heck?
doesn't even go here.
I tell you, the fans are rowdier. They have more heart. They have more spirit here on CT3. We're getting the next bracket pulled up. The next matches pulled up for you in our bracket here. We're going to have a Jonas Cup rematch.
Ooh,
Over at the top, Oscar versus Kitaru, Alex Kerr, our 1 seed versus a 32 seed. And then we'll bring you a little international flavor with
Wow, look at this.
666 Tim taking on Green Tea.
Already, bro. One of some of the first matches for Silver. It's gonna get cracked up in here, dude.
Well, indeed. Let's see if we have a gopher now. Maybe. Maybe.
He's working on it.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, it's probably fine. Green tea's right there. We're a family here. Family of gophers. You know, we like to multiply and destroy property values.
See, I wasn't going to say all that. You know?
Okay.
They exist.
Well, no, the community's growing, right? Yeah, and
Community's growing.
and the economy's bad, so like it's great.
I
right?
don't think we're destroying the property value.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. We're respectful here. We just
We're raising
destroyed
the property value of its building by having these tournaments and having special community moments.
That's right.
Is that good? Oh my God.
And beautiful, sunny Pasadena, California.
It was
I'm gonna
cloudy when I flew in. Yes.
It was. I saw that. I was like, please don't be rainy this weekend.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go to the Rose Bowl while I'm here. I didn't get to make it out the last time I was in
Ooh.
Pasadena. Just take a look at it. So, all right, looks like we're getting some players settled in. I'm going to go adjust some cams while my friend lets me know whether or not the cams are adjusted.
I shall let you know.
All right, yeah. Okay.